Alright, we are doing Aquarius. This is my first video. This is going to be for you guys. We're going to be doing the general reading. This is a general tarot reading for you guys from November 30th to December 7th, 2017. And we're going to see what comes up, okay? My name is Chance, okay? And if this reading resonates with you guys, please feel free to like and subscribe and share and do all that good stuff. Also, if it resonates with you, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I promise you good stuff on this channel, okay? Good stuff. We talk about, you know, all the shit, and we get shit done, okay? We do it. We just do it. My cat is attempting here to walk across, so let's wait for a cat crossing. Oh, he's falling over. There we go, buddy. There we go. You want to say hello? He says hello in his own way. And if you guys really like the reading, you can book a private reading with me. The information will be down below. You guys can do that, but let's see what we can get for your general reading for November. I know, buddy, I know. You're a sweet little dude. We gotta move you over. Here, come over here. By the way, this is him, you guys. This is our little buddy Yoshi. He's a good dude. Has a little bit of a temper, but, you know, who needs all their fingers? Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay. So, with that, let's see what we got for you guys. I hope everything's going well with you guys. And we'll see what's going on with you. And I'll let you know any psychic messages I get as well. Alright, our first card that we have for you guys is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, this could be... it's weird. The first thing that came into my mind was like a car accident. Or something where... This is only for a very small part of you. But like a car accident, something that happened and now your hobby, your passion is either on hold or you can't do it anymore, okay? That was the first thing I had. For the rest of you guys, though, it's going to be something impeding your progress in a career or in a hobby of some sort. So it could be that you were a really good woodworker and things were going well, but now you could have to have a permit to do business. You could have to, it could be something with permit, legality, something like that. It could also be that you guys are too scared to move forward in this direction with your hobby or your interest because you don't know if other people will like it or if they'll appreciate it. So let's see what else we can get here, though. Okay, we get the Hermit card. So this is about looking within. This is about finding that, see right here? That little tortoise. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that little tortoise there, he's got a this is my first reading, guys. He's got a flame on the top of his shell. How hard was that for me to say? Apparently pretty difficult. So, he's looking within. His head's going in his shell, he's looking within. He's got a lantern up there, he's trying to find himself. And where you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is also a fire card, to me that says that you guys are really looking within. You're trying to find yourself, you're trying to find what gives you that happiness. And I think you guys will be able to find it, but you're still looking for it. So follow the tortoise, right? Turtle tortoise. I just made a new thing. It's a tortoise. It immediately dies upon contact with air, but it's okay. It's a beautiful little thing. Alright. So we get the daughter. We get the Daughter of Wands in reverse. So to me, this could be moving out of a situation. I do talk about narcissism a lot on my channel, but it's because a lot of you guys that are watching this are empaths. You guys are into the occult, and when you're empathic and you're into the occult and you're into the tarot and you're into that kind of thing, and there can be a lot of people that are against what you believe in, and it's hard to kind of get their approval. It's going to be impossible if they're narcissistic, because the whole point is to never get the approval from their point of view. So I see like some of you guys are trying to step back, you're trying to step away. Possibly this is a fire sign. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo person. I feel like they could be a younger person that's in your life. So it could be a manipulative person that's younger, but it's someone who the proverbial snake in the grass. That's what this card is. It's a snake. But where it's like that, it could be someone that's impeding your progress, but they can only impede your progress as much as you let them, okay? So let me see what else we have here. We have the Ace of Swords right underneath the Ace of Wands. The way I do it, I do 3 cards up top and 3 on the bottom. So it's interesting because right now these two are pointing towards each other. Okay, see that? So this to me is interesting because that means a new way of thinking, but it's being blocked by an old way of being, or it's being blocked by regulations or strict like rules in a certain sense. It's like not being able to move. I feel like you have a lot of ideas on what you would want to do, but when push comes to shove, you go into your shell and you don't take action because someone is pulling your strings. Maybe someone tells you you can't do it. Maybe someone is saying, you know what, don't do the dance competition. Don't be a professional race car driver. Whatever it happens to be, someone is there telling you what you can and can't do. And in my book, you know, I think that's a definition for bullshit. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at it again, but I'm kind of, you know, leaning that way. So really look into what it is you want to do and understand what it is you want to do, and then go in that direction and don't let anything stop you. You guys, come on. You're an Aquarius. You can do this standing on your head. Don't. Unless you've got experience with that. If you're like in the circus and shit, then go right ahead. But let's see what else we got here. We get the Father of Wands in reverse. So now we have the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in any other tarot deck. And then we get the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands in any other tarot deck. And this here is in reverse. And so this means to me that there is a lot of energy right now. It's right underneath the Hermit card, showing that the introspection that you're doing, you're not taking steps forward. We've talked about that, but you're too damn scared to take steps forward in this direction. I feel like you really want to do it, but it's just like you're in your own damn head so much that you can't do it. You're talking yourself out of it before the project begins. I feel like, and the name Ricky or Richard was coming up on this card when I drew it, and I didn't get around to saying it until now, but I was getting that name. So maybe this is someone who's impeding your progress, or maybe this is someone who's trying to help you through this situation. But I'm just getting this feeling that you guys need to believe in yourselves. There needs to be this sense of like, I can do it, right? And I'm not getting that. I'm getting just this fear energy from you guys. Let me see what else I can find here. Okay, this is the Seven of Cups. So maybe the reason you're not making a decision is because there is a lot of choices. There's a lot of ways that you can go in this path. And maybe it's hard for you to limit your options to one choice. So let's say, again, let's bring up professional dancer, okay? I know nothing about dancing. I'm the whitest person that's ever been born, and I move like a robot. But I will say this. If we look at this card, it says choices. If you're a professional dancer and you have 4 kinds of dancing that you're really into and you don't know which one to choose, this is the time right now to really look at your options and choose. But when you choose, make sure to choose and focus on one for now. It doesn't mean you can't go back and do the rest, but you've got to focus your abilities in one area so that you can grow, so that you can excel in that area. Okay, you guys? It's coming from a loving place. I just want you guys to grow. I want you guys to learn. And that's how you learn. You have to start somewhere, and then you have to keep going up. You have to keep the steps going up. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Alright, so we're going to do some other cards here. On the Ace of Wands, we get the Chariot. This is strong will, and this is triumph, okay? This means that you guys need to do this. To succeed, you need to have that strong will, you need to have that triumph, and you need to know that those voices in your head that are saying no is actually it's kind of like you feel like by saying no and never trying, you won't fail. But what's worse, trying and failing, or never trying and never succeeding? So I do believe you will succeed, but there's just this voice, there's just this thing that's saying, no, don't do it, don't do it. With tarot videos, I was the same way, you guys. Thinking, okay, I can't do it, and then you know what? I effing did it, okay? I'm trying to be good for the kids out there. I effing did it, and it's good. Everything's great now. And you gotta build it up somewhere. You have to start somewhere, okay? Let's look at the Hermit card, okay? We get this card as a clarifier. And this card is about stepping out of darkness, and this is about coming into your own power. This is being that butterfly, coming out of that cocoon, spreading your wings and flying, okay? Beautiful, beautiful card to get. It just means that you need to look within, you need to find what it is you want to do. And I keep seeing something with cars. I saw this in another reading a while ago. Something with cars. Maybe buying a car, maybe searching for a car, or maybe repairing cars as a passion or a hobby. But I'm seeing something with cars, something mechanical. Stuart comes to mind, the name Stuart. And then something about the teeth. Maybe someone recently had some teeth pulled, something. I don't know, I'm just getting random messages here, you guys. I'll do a psychic message at the end that kind of ties everything together and see what I can get. But, so, the Daughter of Wands card, let's see what we get there. We get the Father of Swords in reverse. So this, to me, says... It says that you're being a lot more scared emotionally, and you're not taking into consideration the logical factors of it. Like, you're not looking at it being like, well, you know what, I am good at this. You're looking at it and thinking, you know what, a lot of people are better at this than I am. Why should I even try? And a lot of people are better at what you want to do than you are because they've put in practice and because they've tried. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. That means that you should try, and you should just try and succeed in your own way. A good metaphor that I like, you guys, is this, okay? Flowers don't compete, right? In the summer and the springtime, they don't compete with each other to bloom. All of them bloom and they blossom, and they're beautiful, and not one of them competes with the other one. They let each one shine in their own way, and that's what you are. You are a flower. You shouldn't compare yourself to anyone else because you're the only you there is. There is no comparison. That is death of the spirit. That is death of the soul. Comparison brings nothing but misery and pain and envy and all of that stuff, and you don't need that. Okay, that's not what this life is about. Ace of Swords, we get the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And so again, it's about believing in yourself. It's building up this is investing in yourself, and this is believing. If it's like this, it means you're investing, you're learning a new skill. If it's like this, it means you're having trouble investing, you're having trouble learning, you're having trouble putting to practice what it is you have been learning. And that can be very frustrating for you. But you keep thinking in your mind, it should be easier than it is. It should be easier. The reason why it's difficult is because you're letting other people, circumstances, or behaviors get in the way of what it is you're trying to achieve, okay? It's not as difficult as you imagine it to be. If we get the Eight of Swords here, I wouldn't be surprised because it feels like it's a mental prison of your own design. I feel like other people are making it worse, but I feel like when it comes down to it, you're the one inside your own head telling yourself you can't do it, okay? And that's absolutely not true. Whatever this happens to be, I'm seeing it's more hobby/career oriented, but it seems like it's more like, with you guys, it's more about career. It's more about something that should be moving faster than it is, but it's not. It's kind of at a halt or a stand still, okay? We get the Fool in reverse on the Father of Wands in reverse. And again, this is about, and it's underneath the Hermit card and the Six of Wands. So to me, this is about not moving forward because you feel like you don't have all the pieces. It's like you wouldn't put a puzzle piece out there without having all the pieces, kind of a thing. But in this case, the way that you get more pieces is by going out there and doing the work. If you're doing mediumship, if you're doing tarot, if you're doing anything, I'm giving psychic examples, but some of you guys I'm sure are wanting to develop psychically. If that's the case, contact me down below. I can help you with that. But in the meantime, okay, if you're trying to develop psychically or in any other way, you have to go out there and you kind of have to make a fool of yourself in some extent to learn. You have to do it. You're going to have readings in the psychic world where you just don't get it. You just don't understand it. And because of that, you learn to grow. You learn what to do, what not to do, okay? And that's the same in any other venture in life. Absolutely, okay? I am like the psychic Alton Brown for you guys. My God, I feel like I am, okay? But instead of food, we're talking about cards and shit. So that's what this is about, all right? So, we got this card coming up next. On the Seven of Cups, we get the Death card in reverse. Okay, So we get the Death card in reverse, and then we have this card in reverse. You're killing baby chicks, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. So to me, we get the Fool card in reverse. That's not being able to move forward because you're focused. You're focused in your mind on the things that shouldn't be there, but they're there, and you can't get over the fact that, you know, you're going through stuff. I'm not saying that you guys are victimizing yourselves, but I am saying in some way you kind of are, because things did happen, shitty, horrible things, and that sucks. That sucks bad. But eventually you have to pick up the pieces and move on, because if you stay in that state for too long, you're not going to learn anything. The Death card in reverse is refusing to change, because there is some kind of fear involved with that. There is this sense of, if I change and let go of this, I'm losing my identity. I can't lose my identity because it's who I am. And I'll let you in on a secret. You're not who you think you are. We're always changing, we're always growing, and you're not, it's supposed to be in a fixed state for very long. You're just not. We're like water that's constantly being poured in different containers over time. We just keep getting picked up and poured into different containers. We take different shapes, we flow, we become the container, right? That's what water does. If you put water in a cup, it takes the shape of the cup. You put water in a jar, it takes the shape of a jar. You put water in a bong, it takes the shape of a bong. Okay, you guys? But that's what this is. You have to flow, you have to grow, you have to know that you'll be okay. That's how this works. Alright, I'm going to try and get a psychic message for you guys, and we'll go from there, okay? Alright. The name Daniel or Danny came through, and that could be a mediumship message. Maybe one of you guys, or a few of you guys, have lost someone named Danny or Daniel. Mid 20s, early 30s is at least the energy he's portraying. Shorter hair, blonde, like brown eyes. I'm going to see what else I can get for the rest of you guys, because that's a very specific message. So let me see what else I can get. Some of you guys are possibly involved with a Taurus, and you're waiting for a divorce to finalize. I'm getting a sense of completion from the divorce finalizing. It will finalize, but I feel like some of you guys are experiencing difficulties with that. Yeah, see, this is interesting. This was the very next card I drew, the Justice card, which can mean a divorce, like that. So to me, it means that there is a divorce. There is something happening with you guys. It's in reverse, and so it's not balanced. But things will balance again. But just, you got to give it time, and do not antagonize, do not threaten, do not do anything like that. During this time, it's important, and I know it's hard, but it's important to remain optimistic. It's important to remain quiet in the situation, because this person, I feel like they're manipulative, and they can just make things much worse for you. So if you can stay as far away as you can from this person, do the minimal amount of contact with this person, and move on, okay? That's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you. If you guys want a session with me, please book down below. The first 7 people, you guys get a discount, okay? And if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I get a little email, and I get all giggly, you know, and it makes me happy. I love that when you guys subscribe. We're growing a family here, and I love that. And yeah, I hope you guys take care. Emails down below. Love you guys. I will see you later.